everybody, this is Judy at Judi in the Kitchen. Today we're talking about millet and how to preserve extra millet that you have cooked. I have checked in more than one source on this, and I have opposite recommendations for you on this, so the choice is yours on how to go about doing it. According to Bob's Red Mill that sells millet, they say that millet will freeze okay. However, they comment that frozen soft grains like millet tend to have, quote, different properties when they are frozen and thawed out and used again. They don't elaborate on those different properties. I think they mean that it just tends to get a little more mushy and soft, but they don't actually say that. So they don't recommend freezing millet, although it can be frozen. So according to their recommendations, it's better to cook small amounts and just cook it as you need it. Any extra can be kept in a covered container in the refrigerator for about 4 days or so. Now, according to other sources that I've checked out online, you can freeze extra cooked millet. And the suggestion is to put it in a small freezer bag in a thin layer. So we're going to freeze a small amount per bag in a thin layer, flatten it out as much as you can or remove as much air as you possibly can, and then lay it flat in the freezer to freeze that way. Now, when it comes time to use it, they point out that it's best if you are going to add that cooked millet to something like a soup or a stew or casserole, something like that. And they suggest you just take it from the frozen state out of the bag and add it straight to whatever soup or stew or casserole you're going to use it in. You can thaw it out by taking it out of the bag and transfer it into a microwave safe container that has a lid, and put a tablespoon or two of water in there, cover it up, put it in the microwave, starting with about 1 minute increment. And then if you want to heat it up beyond that, or if it's still not completely thawed, I would go in short duration bursts, less than a minute at a time, until it is thawed out or as warm as you want it to be. If you don't want to use the microwave and you want to thaw it out, you could put it on the stove from that freezer bag in a small pot and add a tablespoon or two of water that way. Stir it constantly while it's on a relatively low heat. You don't want it on high because you don't want it to burn. And then just add a small amount of water as needed until it's as warm as you want. But bear in mind, the more water you add, the more it's going to cook and the softer it's going to get. So I do hope this helps you out. Let me know if you freeze millet and how you go about doing it. This is Judy at Judi in the Kitchen. I hope this helps. Bye for now.